Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. So I have not done a Diecast Cars, like opening or show and tell or Diecast Cars talk live stream in quite a few weeks or so. So I'm finally able to do one today. It's going to be relatively quick. I know it's going to be less than 30 minutes. It's probably going to be in the range of 10 to 20 minutes. So yeah, all it is I'm just opening 10 cars, and after that, it's just free talk about Diecast car topics of any kind, or to talk about car topics of any kind in general, as long as it's YouTube safe and appropriate, obviously. I will be opening this. Yes, it's a special 70th anniversary Matchbox 5-pack. I'm very unsure of, when stores will be getting more of these or not later on this year or this month or next month. But I was able to somehow get my hands on this really cool 70th anniversary special edition Matchbox 5-pack called the MBX City Drivers number 2 5-pack. I don't know why they needed to number it number 2 or version 2 for whatever reason, but they did. Yeah. So I wasn't really originally planning on opening it, and the only reason I say that is there wasn't a crack when I was planning on buying this 5-pack originally, but a few days later go by and someone tried to crack it open to get the Chevy Blazer. They just wanted to take the Chevy Blazer and just leave 4 cars from that 5-pack there. That's just sad. So yeah, because there's a crack right there, I just feel like it's silly to tape it and realize that if you put tape or something over it, yeah, I just don't know how well that would work, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna open this right now. Yeah, I just saw your comment on my YouTube video, by the way, Anthony. This is a special 70th anniversary Matchbox 5-pack. The only reason I'm saying that is all the cars in this 5-pack are in this special, silver chrome metallic-y looking color. And they're all emergency services vehicles, by the way, in case you didn't realize that. Because that's a fire truck, that's a tow truck, that's a EMS vehicle, that's a police, and that's a emergency responder vehicle helicopter. So yeah, these are all emergency response service vehicles, by the way. They're all in the same color, like I mentioned. The thing is, though, with Matchbox, they are not going to tell you which stores in which Matchbox 5-pack boxes or cases at said stores like Walmart, Target, King Soopers are going to be getting that specific 5-pack that I just showed. And yeah, if I somehow find a better one, then I don't want to buy too many. I would just buy one extra to have unopened because it's a special 5-pack, and yeah, I really want a special 5-pack like this because they're all emergency services vehicles, all in the same color, unopened in my collection. And the only reason I say that is it would be kind of cool to display an emergency services or responders vehicle 5-pack that's a special 70th anniversary Matchbox one in my collection. That would be a really cool display piece, if you know what I mean by that. So this is a Pierce Arrow fire truck, is what this one is right here. It's a Pierce Arrow fire truck. I've never heard of this company before, or brand of fire trucks, or just trucks in general. Next up, this is probably my first or second favorite from it. It's the GMC Wrecker. Now the weird thing is, though, I do actually have one or two other color versions of this thing, but not in this paint job. And also, most of the other ones I have the tow bar thing where you hook the car to get towed to if you have a comment or something in an imaginary tow shop, they're kind of bent or broken in a way. So here's the GMC Wrecker. It's really cool in this silver gray metallic light color. Thanks. Yeah, and that fire truck that you were just talking about, Jared, is a special one for this Matchbox 5-pack. This is probably my second or third favorite vehicle from this 5-pack. It's a Chevrolet Blazer 4x4. The reason why it's 4x4 is it has lifted suspension and bigger tires and wheels. Now that is one cool looking off-roader emergency responders vehicle. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, I think it's cool in my opinion, but everyone has their own opinion, and that's why they're allowed to have their own opinion, because I think it's cool, but other people may or may not find it as cool as I do. So yeah, but I just really like this one. Anywho, getting on to my probably either third or tied for second favorite vehicle from this 5-pack. It's a Chevrolet Caprice Classic sedan police car. Yeah, the Blazer off-road service vehicle looks really cool in that silver color. You know, I just realized it, but this silver color is like shiny. It's like a shiny silver color. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but if you're hearing a background noise, it's a Gran Turismo 5 thing that I was doing, by the way. Now, this is very unique because Matchbox will not, as far as I'm aware, they don't make too many helicopters just as a vehicle by themselves, because it's not a car. You can't use a helicopter for a, racing event kind of thing. But here it is. It's a special emergency services responders helicopter. And yes, this part right here that I'm showing, it does extend in and out, by the way. I'm not sure entirely what that's for, but it's really cool. And yes, if you want me to do this, I will. See, the blades actually spin around, but you have to do that with your finger, otherwise they're just going to be stationary. Now this one, you may probably not find this that often unless you have a Mercedes-Benz dealer. The only reason I'm saying that is it's a majorette Mercedes from the Mercedes-Benz series for majorette cars, and Target and maybe a few certain Walmarts in the US will have this car for sale there. Possibly, I don't know. But I had to get this one at a Mercedes-Benz dealer. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna open it right now. It's actually a dark blue paint color, kind of like a blue purple in a way. Yeah, they are, and this thing in real life is pretty expensive, not gonna lie. Geez, they had to use some special packaging stuff for this thing. And in case you didn't realize that, the hood does open and close on this car. See? Watch this. The hood can open and it can close. And yes, there's a spare tire on this thing, by the way, too. It's the G500. It's not the AMG Performance version, but it's still a V8 engine. Now, a car like this in real life is going to cost well over 100,000 US dollars. Even I would know that, because Mercedes-Benz cars that are like really nice looking ones cost well over 100 grand for any of them. Geez, this thing does not want to come out as quick as I thought it would. Is it even going to come out? Yep, there it goes, finally. So yeah, this is just to show you what the car would look like. It's in a dark blue, purple light color, more of a dark blue than purple color, really. So yeah, anywho, yeah, just like you said, Anthony, on the topic of the Mercedes-Benz car stuff, if it's an AMG and it's a luxury or like a sports coupe one, that's going to be like 150 to 200,000 plus dollars. So yeah. All right, the final 4 cars I'm opening: one new Matchbox car, a new Hot Wheels car, but this one doesn't say new for 2023 because I guess it came out in the previous case, in 2023 C case, and somehow I did not find it then. There's also going to be an 84 Corvette opening, and my favorite color version of the Aston Martin Vantage GT in the light blue Gulf Racing colors livery. This is the new Matchbox casting I was talking about, the AMC Eagle. And yes, it's going to be a little bit like off-centered or something for the way the car is put into the card packaging. Don't ask me why, that's just what Matchbox went with, apparently. This one is taking somehow a little bit longer to open than I thought. Well, finally got it open. Yeah, this is from the, I believe it's second, third, or maybe fourth mix of this year from Matchbox cars, but this is a brand new casting for Matchbox. It's the AMC Eagle wagon in this like tan brown color. All right. The next two are the Aston Martin Vantage GTE, and then next three is the Aston, the Corvette, and then the Seville. That Aston's just really cool in that Gulf Racing colors. And if Hot Wheels makes another color version of this thing in like racing decals, I just don't see how anything's gonna top this Gulf Racing colors paint job. If they do it in white, I don't know how I would feel about buying a white Gulf Racing color Aston Martin thing, because this is like a really light gray blue looking color with the orange on it. But yeah, so far this is the best version of this Hot Wheels car, in my opinion. Next up is the 84 Corvette in like a golden yellow color with white stripes down the middle of the car. That did not take long to open at all. It looks like it doesn't have taillight details because they're just painted on there or something, I think. There's no headlight details because the headlights are completely down. You can't even see them. Last one is a really odd car. It's from the Hot Wheels series, the 80s. It's the Cadillac Seville from 1982. In these really cool colors. Well, here it is, opened. Really do like this Cadillac. Cool. Anyways, if you're noticing my voice is changing, it's because I've had a busy day today and still trying to recover from previous things I did earlier today. Not going into details of what it is, but I do apologize that my voice might be changing at times because I've had, water and stuff like that to drink, just drank it a bit too quickly earlier in the day. So yeah, that's why you're probably noticing my voice changing every few times. I will be right back before we get into the quick, and I mean really quick, diecast cars and other general car topics talk. I'll be back shortly. All right, I'm back, everyone. And I'm also happy to notice there are 6 people here now, just watching, or a few in the chat mode. So yeah, now is the quick cars, diecast cars and real life cars talk. If anyone has any questions of anything like, the cars I opened or whatever, please ask them. And I'll try to answer them as best as I can, but I probably won't be able to answer all of them in specific details. So yeah. Or we can just talk about, diecast car topics in general, or just real life car stuff in general, or video game car stuff as well. Oh, just wondering, has anyone seen that new video on YouTube for the new Forza Horizon 5 expansion, the second one? It's a rally expansion, which I think is cool because they've had rally cars in Forza Horizon games for quite some time, and it took them this long to make that kind of expansion. I think it's cool. All right, well, I don't see any questions or any more talk like That's cool. Anyways, I'm probably just going to end the live now. But everyone, thanks for watching and joining this live stream. If you weren't able to join it or watch it for whatever reason happened for you, you can always watch these live streams on my channel when they're available, either later in the same day or sometime tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for being here, everyone.